Here we go. We're gonna continue these test ride series. I kind of like riding other bikes. It's cool. I'm used to my Sportster. Let's switch it up. I wasn't really planning on doing all the live wires yet. I thought I was gonna, or I mean, I wasn't sure, but I was planning on doing a different one. However, might as well wrap it up and do the other two and then move on to an entirely different type of bike. So let's roll the intro. Alright, here we go. The other two. So here's the Livewire, the full size, and the Del Mar. I don't know anything about them other than they're electric, and they're the other two types of live wires. But we're gonna test them out and we're gonna have some fun today. It's almost 80 degrees in November in New England. Let's go. Hell yeah. Here, you want me to put one of them on?
Yeah, if you don't mind.
No, sure.
Thank you.
Let's get rolling, right? So I asked Dave last week which one his favorite was out of the three. I think he said, which one did he say? He said the one that I rode last week. What was it? The Mulholland. Yeah, all right. What about you? Which one you like?
This one.
That one, full size?
Yeah, you get the most charge. It has the fast charger in there. So if you have that DCU fast charger, you can do a full charge on this bike in about 60 minutes.
Oh,
and
shit.
you get the most range on this bike. You get about 130, 145 miles depending on how you're riding it. And it also has the most power.
Okay.
Not by a lot, like they all have very similar torque, but this one is like, it's everything, you know what I mean?
All right, all right.
Yeah. But yeah, so we'll stop halfway through and we'll swap.
Sounds good.
I can't lie though, these are like my favorite bikes to ride. They are so much fun.
Even in comparison to like, well, you got the Street Glide, right?
Yeah. I mean, like, it's just a completely different experience. I've been riding motorcycles my entire life, you know what I mean? So it's kind of like I've been on everything.
Yep.
But when you get on this, it's like all of a sudden it's like a whole new world. It's like you're interacting with the motorcycle and the road in a different way. That's what I like about it. It's like a different sensation.
That's an interesting way to put it. I don't think I've ever heard anybody say it like that. I like it.
Yeah.
I like it. This is the same thing. Obviously, turn the switch, push the button twice.
Yeah, so it's just
Once the speedo comes on, you good?
yeah.
Oh, once you gotta raise it. Yeah, yeah.
Should be good to go.
Gotcha. I think it sits a little higher than the other one.
Yeah. Sorry, what's your name?
Lucas,
Lucas Jordan.
nice to meet you. Well, I remember your name, but that's all right. See, that's crazy. What was that? I feel like Will Smith in iRobot. Like these were the bikes. They kind of, you know, something like this. It was about time they made them out for the public. This one's got power. They both got power. So he told me that that one's actually got a little more, well, I mean, you guys heard it. That one's got a little more sauce. This one actually has a little less charge than that one. So we're gonna swap in a way that I get to enjoy the straightaways and the one with full charge so we can feel the kick. But I mean, to be honest, in comparison to, you know, my Sportster, so far both of these that I've been on have more kick. That plate's upside down. He probably did that on purpose. Why? I don't know. I gotta say, so far the sitting position, I'm a bigger fan of the Mulholland as opposed to the Del Mar. I also feel like the Mulholland had a little more kick than the Del Mar, but you know, I'm not gonna sit here and try to pretend like I'm some sort of expert bike critic. I'm just telling you guys my, you know, impression, if you will. First impressions. They are definitely fun bikes though. Jordan's not lying. Move around. Super sporty. Kind of weird. That rear controls. But you gotta get used to it, right? Any bike gang, you gotta be able to get on anything and ride it. Electric, clutch, auto, whatever. I mean, I guess obviously electric and auto are kind of like the same thing at this point, but you guys know what I mean. So I'm definitely running with the less edit kind of, whatchamacallit. I don't even know how to say it. I'm not doing cuts anymore. I like it. It was so easy to edit that last video. No cuts. I am going to try to swear less just for like general good practice. It's not necessary, right? Like, but that being said, you judge me based on swearing. It's outrageous. YouTube really needs to change that. Like, let people swear on their videos. Come on. Then again, I never really checked if that's a thing, but I'm pretty sure it is. I think they demonetize you for swearing, or maybe for swearing too much, but I definitely am guilty of swearing too much at times. Really is crazy, man. I wonder, do these things have cruise control? They probably do. I'm not gonna use it right now because obviously we're not really cruising that much, but that's probably interesting. I still stand by taking one of these on Starro Drive would be the tits. Man, you really just cannot beat. I don't mind shifting. Shifting is kind of fun. Like, it takes it's not, it may, even in the car, like, it makes it a little bit more engaging of an experience, right? But you cannot beat, or you can't beat, but it's just, I don't know, it's just like, it's just completely different ball game. Not having to worry about it, just being fully like, just like, it's all throttle, brake, chill. Throttle, brake, chill. Throttle, brake, ride. Hang out. Enjoy the fucking sun and the nice weather. Jordan was saying if it stays like this, he's not even gonna put out a street glide, and I'm like, dude, hell yeah. I'm all for riding in the winter if you, like, you know, if you rinse your shit off after, if there's salt on the road and you rinse it off, it's not that bad. See, like, this has that initial first pickup. Maybe it's the battery thing that they were telling me, how these said that one's fully charged and this one's kind of not. I think you see it right there, it's at 10%, right? So I should probably not be, like, you know, giving it like crazy throttle, but I feel it die out quicker. You know, like, it has some kick at first, but then you feel it kind of die out, whatchamacallit. So I'm gonna imagine that that's the battery. It makes sense. $10% to get you back to the dealership?
I'm gonna take it easy. Yeah, I'm gonna take it easy on it.
There it is.
But that one has a full charge, so let it eat.
Let it eat, sounds good. No, I mean, we'll see what it is. I might let you get a little space between us just to get some, you know, do a little pull or two or whatever.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you get a little more lean forward on this one too.
Yeah, I noticed that. Like the bars are definitely further and like your arms are all the way out.
Yep. It definitely feels more like a street bike.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I like this. I think me and Jordan are on the same boat. This was my favorite. If I had to pick right now, I mean, maybe I got to try the Del Mar on a full charge, but if I had to pick, it goes full size, Mulholland, Del Mar. Just from first impressions, obviously I've only test rode them on, you know, limited settings. It's funny how quick it dies too. Not like dies, but the quote-unquote engine braking, which obviously isn't engine braking. I don't know, is it engine braking? Does it count? Somebody's calling me, they're gonna have to wait. Hello? Hey, excuse me. Hey, I'm all set. I'm riding bikes. I'm having a good time. I don't know what you're selling, but I don't want it. Thank you. So I turned on my Bluetooth and immediately it answered the phone call, which is cool. I didn't know that that was a thing for the LG 16, but is it the LG? No, it's the LG 6, I think. Lexan, whatever. I just got a telemarketer call. I mean, honestly, the weirdest thing about these is putting your feet up. Just because not being used to putting them, like, that's not even, I guess, really rear controls when you get on a bike like this. Like, this is rear. This thing does move. Like one good pull and you feel it, you know. It's not how much can you really do? I will say I enjoy it. It's a great ride. To get the most out of it, you need that course though. Like you need that, the twisties, you need that Staro drive. Like I was, you know, you can't get me away from that. I like this area. Big fan. So I think this thing doesn't even have a rear brake. If it does, I can't feel it. Easier to lean on the tank on this than on the Sportster.
Got me close, only got 2 miles left.
That's it? There you go. We might be pushing him after all. I don't know how far we are. I think we're pretty close. He said we only got 2 miles left on that one. You know how phones can... I'll tell him when we get... You know how phones can share charges, though? That's what they got to come out with for these bikes. A way for the phones to... Oh, I got this plate. I was going to say, he changed the plate, but he didn't. We switched bikes. Yeah, but imagine you and your buddy out for a ride. You got a full charge. He doesn't. Boom. One quick cable connection. And that's it. They got to come out with like a cable that you can like transfer charge a little bit between the bikes. Like, let's say you're up. Dude, if they can do it for a phone, they can do it for these.
I know. If I can do that out in the woods with my dirt bike, freaking siphoning gas out of my buddy's tank, I should be able to do it with my battery.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. They got to make it. How hard could it really be?
Wireless charging. You know what I mean? Imagine if like me and you were just riding close to each other and it could wirelessly charge like your phone does.
That'd be insane.
That would be crazy.
That'd be insane.
So that way, like if you guys had 2 of the same bike, you actually have twice the amount of like range. If you like, you know what I mean? Like you could transfer range from one bike to the other.
So I think that's why you would need the cord.
Yeah.
Cause even the Bluetooth chargers, you gotta like put it on top. But I think he's onto something. We might be talking, you know, what's the radioactive power? Yeah, like nuclear power. Once bikes start nuclear, you know, fuck electric. We need nuclear power bikes.
Hell yeah, man. Test ride, yeah. Testing out this Livewire. Awesome bike at that. Yeah, can you hear me coming? That's the best.
Silent killer.
Sometimes that's the best part. Yeah? Sometimes. Yeah, no, you definitely are nice and sneaky on this thing. Yeah? Look. They ain't gonna catch me nowhere. Don't do it, but if you floor it, does it lift the front end? Oh yeah, I will. But this one's almost dead. I only have 2 miles left. What's the range? Fully charged, about like 125 on this bike. That one gets about like 140, 150. It's different. Newer? No, they're just different models. This is a smaller version of that bike. Oh yeah. Yeah.
I don't know if that guy can hear anything coming with those earmuffs. There we go. If you come a little earlier, that's the thing about, you know, Boston Harley, you gotta come, you can't come, you gotta avoid traffic. To go for a nice test ride, you gotta avoid traffic. Which, obviously, around here, traffic starts at like 12:30, and goes on till 6:30. Sometimes later, depending on road work, etc. So you really gotta plan your test rides around here. Take a day off and come try out a brand new Livewire at Boston Harley. We can push it around the corner.
We made it.
Will it make it right there?
I think so.
Yeah.
I can tell the power, it tuned the power down. I can't gun it right now.
I think even when I was on it, like it would go at first, but it seemed like it died way quicker than it should. I have a big issue finding the kickstand.
That cut it close right there.
Yeah, it was. That's all right though. I mean, dude, I can already tell you I like this one more, just from even like the sitting position, like the very nature of the bike. I feel like you should already be leaning forward a little bit more, right? Because it's a sportier bike.
Yeah.
But
I like the smaller tires on this one too.
it does have a nice look to it.
Yeah.
I got my big camera here too. I think I'm gonna, you know, you wanna give me a couple minutes with them outside?
Yeah, go for it.
Hell yeah. Jordan, you wanna plug your IG or you good? You're gonna be on YouTube, so it's up to you.
Hey, what is it? It's J_Montero 42.
All right, come on, follow my man Jordan, and come check out these Harleys. Come test ride whatever you want at Boston Harley.
Yeah.
Livewire, Revere, Boston Harley. I gotta go talk to Chris too in there. He's got a page going on with the Harleys and hip hop.
Yeah.
I'll throw that on here somewhere.
Cool.
All right, guys. Well, you know, if you watch, thanks for watching. You know the deal. I'll catch you on the next one.